Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Sunbeam Tarot. I hope all is well with you and your beautiful family. So today, as you can see by that title, we're going to be diving into an important message just for you, okay? So what I need for you to do is get calm, get relaxed, get into a nice vibe. That way you can be guided by your intuition when choosing from the three options that I have before you. Once you are calm and relaxed, take a look at your options. So for option number one, we have this stone. For option number two, we have this stone. For option number three, we have this stone. Once you feel like you know which one is calling out to you, then go ahead and hit that description box and click on the timestamp for whichever one you feel the most drawn to. And then I will see you at your pile selection. If anything I say today resonates, be sure to support my channel by liking this video, commenting down below, and subscribing to join the Sunstar family. I would love to have you. Make sure that when you do subscribe, you hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video, so you don't miss out on any content that I create. Also, please check out my Instagram and TikTok. That information is down below, as well as the information to donate to my channel. It is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. Let's go ahead and get started with option number one. Hello, option number one. Okay, so if you chose this stone right here, then this will be your message, okay? Your important message just for you, okay? So let's go ahead and see what we have for you. Now with this crystal right here that you guys chose, I feel like you guys have some sort of wisdom that you may be coming into, or you guys just may be very intellectual, very smart people, and deep as well, like very spiritually deep, okay? But let's just see what we have for you in regards to your important message. The Emperor. Okay, we have the Emperor here. And let's see what we have for your stone. It is an amethyst, phantom quartz. Expression, gifts, originality. Amethyst phantom quartz fosters prolific energy and opens the crown chakra to channel creativity in all its forms. Individuality is encouraged and uniqueness in expression is embraced by this stone. Amethyst phantom quartz instills confidence in your creations and urges you to share your talents. Using intuition as a powerful resource, Amethyst phantom quartz connects you with your spiritual team to convey your ideas in a way that will stand out. Do yourself a favor and show the world what you've got. Okay, this stone is connected to Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Jupiter and Neptune. Okay, so with that being said, and with the Emperor coming out, I feel like it makes perfect sense. Like, I feel like what the important message is for you, option number one, is it's time to plan, it's time to strategize in regards to your creative gifts, okay? Or even your gifts in general. What do you want to express? What do you want to what do you have to say to the world? What do you have to say to the world? What is it that you're trying to create? Okay, there's information that's going to be downloaded for you, option number one, people. Okay, because we're all psychic, you know, whether you believe it or not. We all have that ability to connect with source, and it's just whether you tap into it or not. So I feel like for you, option number one, it's time to step into that beautiful Aries energy where you are feeling confident in the things that you create in your reality. It's definitely time for you to plan more and you know, start building solid foundations in order for you to see the success that you want to see in your life. So start building that foundation for what you're trying to create. Okay, it's time to manifest. It's time to put your I just heard put your money where your mouth is. You know that saying, like put your money where your mouth is? It's time for you to really get going. Okay, it's time for action. All right, at least that's what I feel your guides are saying for sure. So let's see. Yeah, and at the end, do yourself a favor and show the world what you've got. I feel like you have so many gifts, so many things that you can bring to this world that is very different and that could be very much so valued and treasured by other people. So don't hold yourself back in any way. Option number one, really allow for yourself to shine in any way you feel you need to shine. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. I'll pull like 2 more cards. What are you holding on to? I heard as well. Okay. What aspect of yourself is no longer really a part of you? What aspect of yourself are you holding on to that really doesn't describe you anymore? Is it this shy way of being? Is it like you lowering yourself in order for other people to feel comfortable? Because that is not someone who you are anymore. That's not something that you should be doing anymore, because you are this emperor. You are showing up as this emperor. Okay, this person who has conquered, this person who is not afraid to be in power and not afraid to lead. So how can you step up and lead more? Okay. Yeah, okay. I keep seeing all of these cards that are really kind of showing what you may be going through. So we have Page of Swords. Okay, yes. I do feel like this is going to be like a period of clarity and curiosity is coming up for you. Okay. And also, I feel like with the Page of Swords, you may have been questioning things, you know, and there's nothing wrong with questioning things. Like maybe you've been kind of like questioning your faith, or just questioning like, can I really do this? Can I really pursue this? And I feel like with the Page of Swords here, it's like trial and error. You know, there's only one way to find out, and that just may be for you to go for it. Okay, just do what you got to do. In order to really see what it is that you are meant to do. You know what I'm saying? Trial and error. King of Cups, okay? Yes. I feel like there is some level of emotional maturity that you're kind of growing into. Emotional maturity. And I also feel like with the King of Cups, you have this inner knowing inside of you, like your soul knows what it wants to do. And I feel like you feel those inklings of maybe it's time for me to do it. You know, maybe I should, you know, maybe I should take a step forward. But then sometimes you may be a little bit afraid, you know, to step forward. Maybe sometimes you may be a little bit unsure. Okay. But I feel like no matter the case, it's really up for you to decide. But I also feel like if you want to change your reality, if you want to change the way things have gone and things have been, I feel like you have to choose to make that step, right? To take that step with the Lovers. And I feel like it's also a matter of having that balance, you know, in regards to duality. It's like that feminine energy and that yang energy. Sometimes I feel like you may lead more into like, look at that. I just said that feminine energy and that masculine energy. And the fact that we have fire and water here, like strong fire and a little bit of a strong water. Because I feel like with the Emperor coming out, the Emperor would overpower the King of Cups. Okay, just follow me here. The Emperor would overpower the King of Cups, and I feel like there needs to be a balance. Okay, there needs to be a balance, because I feel like maybe sometimes you go, and then you like maybe overexert yourself, and then you fall into this pattern of like second guessing yourself and kind of falling into like this lower vibrational energy because you overexerted your energy. So there needs to be some sort of balance here as well, is what I'm picking up on as well. Okay, let's get some oracle cards. Oh my gosh, like option number 1, you guys' reading is a little bit, it's very clear. So if this is not making any sense to you, then this may not be the reading for you. Also, option number 1, you have something, because I'm looking at originality, I keep looking at it. You have something that no one else has. And I understand multiple people are watching this, and this message is for all of you. Like, you have something that no one else has. So why not use that? Why not show that? Why not express that? Because you have it for a reason. You know, it was given to you with purpose. All right, so we have to be fair. Okay, and I'll adjust it in a second. One more, a change in the wind. And the fates. Yeah, I love that. Truth be told at the back of the deck. Yeah, I like that truth be told is at the back, because I feel like it's saying that you're going to be awakening to a new part of yourself. I feel like you're definitely taking off this little mask. You see this mask? You're definitely taking off the mask and really seeing a different part of yourself. Do you see the face in there? You're definitely going to be seeing a different part of yourself, or coming into a new perspective in regards to yourself. Option number 1. Okay, and that could be what this little change is, as we have a change in the wind. And with the page of swords right above it, yeah, definitely a new perspective coming in for you, option number 1. I feel like a new download. It's like you're definitely seeing things differently. I also feel like with the fates here and the King of Cups, you're loving yourself so much more. You're loving yourself so much more, because I do feel like that needs to happen as well for you, option number 1. You need to love yourself more and give more gratitude and appreciation for who you are, okay? And then with the to be fair, we talked about the needing of the balance between the yin and the yang energy within, right? But I also feel like in order to incorporate more of what you want into your reality and into your world, you will have to really see things from a compassionate point of view. It's like, let's say you love creating art, you love creating paintings and drawings, and you love that, and you want to make money off of that, and you want that to be what your existence revolves around, but you are afraid that people won't like it, or you're insecure about your art. I feel like there has to be some sort of realization or a moment of clarity and freedom that you have in order for you to really just show your art and not care about whether people like it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I do feel like as well, some of you guys may be perfectionists as well. So it's like, it's important for you to be fair with yourself. With the to be fair, I feel like be fair to yourself, be compassionate to yourself. But hey, let's go ahead and clarify that card to see what else it could be saying. Yeah, oh, Six of Wands fell out, but I'll put it back. But with the Six of Wands falling out, I put it back because it fell out with another card. But let me just, with the Six of Wands falling out like that, it's just like, don't be afraid to allow yourself to be successful. Don't be afraid to succeed, because you deserve it. Yeah, look at the star. Come on. The star, it's clarifying to be fair. You deserve it, my love. You deserve it. You deserve to shine. As this star energy coming out, you deserve to shine. Allow yourself to shine. Be fair to yourself. That's what I'm feeling with this card. Like, it's not so much about other people. It's more so about you being fair to yourself. because I don't feel like you're giving yourself the fullness of the experience that you could have in this life. I feel like you're not really giving yourself that fairness, because maybe you're too afraid to go after something. Again, option number 1, your pile is really talking about action. Look, Chariot fell out with multiple cards, so really talking about action. Give me one more card. All right, let's go ahead and clarify fates. We have 2 8s here as well. So the number 8 could be significant, but I also feel like the 8 is talking about abundance. There's so many great things that you can experience once you finally let go. Once you finally let go, there's so many great things for you to experience. All right, give me one card for the fates, please. Here we go. We have the Page of Wands, yes. And the Sun at the back of the deck, yes. See, a lot about shining bright for you guys. There's so much beauty and creativity and passion that you guys hold within. And I feel like with the Page of Wands and right next to the Fates, it's destined for you guys to release that passionate, creative, loving energy that you have within, in whatever shape or form you are meant to, okay, to show it in, whatever shape or form you are meant to show it in. It is meant to be released here, okay, is what I'm seeing. But there will be this major change for you guys where you are able to really let go and really allow for yourself to shine and really start planning and creating more ways for you to create stability in your life, okay? Now, your final card, let's go ahead and pull your final card. Let's see what energy you should be embodying, okay? What energy should you be embodying? What energy? Yeah, period. We have Oya or Oye, expression, okay? Expression. I mean, and this expression again, so this I feel like wraps it up pretty perfectly, right? So the energy you should be embodying, option number 1, people, is expression. Don't be afraid to allow yourself to really just shine and be the best you that you can be, okay? With this coming out, I feel like it's time to get creative. It's time to get passionate. It's time to thrive, option number 1. So that's what I have for you, option number 1, people. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big fat like, comment down below, and subscribe to join the Sunstar family. I would love to have you. Make sure when you subscribe, you hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. And also check out my Instagram and TikTok. That information is down below, as well as the information to donate to my channel. It is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. Hope to see you guys in the next one. I am out. Peace. Hello, option number 2. So if you chose this stone right here, then this will be your reading for an important message just for you. So let's see what the important message is for you, option number 2. Okay, we have the 2 of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. We have a gate, okay, or agate. Stability, grounding, truth. A stabilizing stone, agate, is used to balance the mind, body, and spirit, creating harmony in all areas of your life. Much like the patterns on the crystal itself, grounding and supportive. Agate helps to reveal inner truths, cleansing beneath the surface to expose your authentic self. A wonderful stone to heal resentment. Agate frees you from the self-imprisonment of inner anger, replacing it with safety and security. Agate takes its time, vibrating at a slow and steady pace, and encourages you to take as much time as you need for the matter at hand. Gemini and Mercury energy. What are you overthinking? Okay, there's an energy here where you may be overthinking something in regards to the future. it's overthinking, over planning, I also heard as well. So it's like, what are you overdoing? Overthinking, over planning, option number 2. Whatever it is, it would probably be in your best interest to stop, as it is taking you out of a grounded state. So it's time to really ground your energy, maybe focus on your root chakra a little bit more. You may be feeling a little bit unstable, not secure, like not really sure of yourself, not really sure of the future, worrying about the future. If you've been experiencing any of that, it's time to ground your energy. It's time to really focus in on grounding yourself. Maybe put your feet in the grass outside and step out of your mind and step more into your heart space, okay? Let's see what else we have here, though, for your important message. For option number 2. People, let's see what we have. 10 of Wands, something you're carrying is just way too much. Like I said, you may be overthinking, overloading yourself in regards to a situation. Not really sure about what to decide, how to move forward, how to let go. Or something is just all too much. Option number 2, something is just all too much. All consuming, I heard as well. The Sun. Something needs to be healed. 8 of Swords at the back of the deck. Something you need to free yourself from. Okay. Yeah. Look at that. Queen of Cups at the back, behind the 8 of Swords. So, solutions here. Let's look at solutions here. Option number 2. I feel like one of these solutions could definitely be looking towards yourself, looking inward, looking at your own cup, really taking a magnifying glass to what it is that you are feeling inside and how your feelings are keeping you stuck, how your feelings are influencing your reality, okay? What can you let go of? Option number 2. With the Sun here, I do see that there is going to be a healing. There is going to be an opportunity to release what it is that is burdening you. But I feel like that's going to happen after you face the truth in regards to something. There is some sort of truth that needs to be faced. And it could be a truth between you and yourself, or a truth between you and someone else. Okay? Let's get some more cards. This is a beautiful reading, option number 2. I feel like, you know, whether you feel that way or not, but I do feel like this is something that can really help you. So I would really like think deeply, you know, about what this may be for you. And of course, only take what resonates. It could be also, there is something to do with like childhood energy. There is a connection between parents or a childhood experience in regards to whatever it is that you're facing now for some of you guys. So keep that in your awareness. Breathe. The most important thing for you to do is breathe right now. I will adjust, no worries, okay? Just give me a moment. And Yin, surrender to whatever is happening. And building blocks, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Back of the deck, we have community. Who can you lean on for support? Who can you go to for some very much so sage advice? Who in your family do you connect with the most? Who lifts you up when you're down? If you feel like you don't have anyone, then you may just need to be that person for yourself, as hard as that is. I've had to do it many times. Okay. So we have breathe, yin, and building blocks. Breathe. With breathe, let's start with breathe. Meditation could be most beneficial for you right now. You can meditate on your root chakra. You can visualize red, the color red around you, or visualize yourself like growing vines where your legs are, or vines connecting you to the earth. But meditation could be very beneficial. Breath work could be very beneficial for you. Option number 2 in this time. Yin is all about surrendering. So what can you surrender? Didn't I say that earlier? What do you need to release, right? What do you need to release? What do you need to look inside yourself and release? What do you need to let go of? What's holding you back? Okay, from experiencing happiness, joy, childlike energy. What is it that is holding you back? I feel like with building blocks, I feel like your foundation was destroyed in some way. Okay, there was something that triggered you. Okay, obviously with the 10 of Wands and the 8 of Swords at the back, and the 2 of Wands in reverse, there was something that triggered you, something that kind of just forced you to see something. Could be the truth, something that kind of triggered you and forced you to see the truth in regards to something. Something that may have exposed your inner feelings. Maybe you felt anger, maybe you felt sad, whatever it was. But this break to your foundation was in order for you to build a more solid one, for you to create a more solid foundation in your life. Whether this was an ending between you and someone else, or an ending to an idea that you had about yourself or your life, whatever it was for you, this happened in order for you to rebuild. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some more cards. We'll clarify whatever cards I want to clarify. Though your message is coming up very clearly, option number 2, very clearly. So I feel like this is something that you've already known. This is something that you already known, but maybe you weren't really too keen on looking at. Maybe you were comfortable in that sticky situation, because sometimes we get comfortable in uncomfortable situations just because we've been there for so long. So building blocks. Let's see. What else? What building blocks? What else? What building blocks? Yeah, love that Page of Pentacles. Time to focus in on what you can do for your 3D reality with that Page of Pentacles. What can you do for yourself right now? What opportunity can you create for yourself right now? How can you build back your solid foundation? What can you do? What can you do right now that would serve you the best? That would make you happy? That would make you feel more comfortable, more in tune, more secure in your reality. All right, breathe. Breathe. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll take them both. Yes. So we have 4 of Swords, and we also had Temperance come out. Okay, so be very patient with yourself at this time. You are going through this healing process, because I feel like you went through a little bit of a tower moment, and I feel like now you're healing. Now you're going through this healing process. Now you're kind of just, now is the time to really sit with yourself and really see what needs to be transmuted with this Temperance card. What needs to what can you do with this negative energy, this low vibrational energy? What can you do? What can you turn this negative energy into that could be the most beneficial for you and your highest good? That is something that you guys should really be looking into right now. Option number 2, people. Let's get your final card and see what energy you should be embodying. Option number 2. What energy should option number 2 people be embodying? What energy should option number 2 people be embodying? What energy? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, I love this. Okay, so we have here self-care. Okay, I'm not really gonna say this because I'm not gonna like wreck this whole entire name, but for this goddess wants you to focus on self-care, and you should be embodying this goddess that apparently is about self-care. But yeah, so with this card coming out for you, option number 2, people, I think it's pretty clear. I think this is what we've been talking about this entire time, right? Focusing in on yourself and your own personal healing. Like that's just it with the self-care. Focus in on yourself. I also feel like with the way she's smelling the rose, appreciate everything that you're going through, because it only lasts for a certain amount of time and things will be good again. But appreciate the bad times as well, because it's teaching you something and it's showing you the things that you need to see. I also feel like where can you find the beauty in your surroundings, and what are you not appreciating right now that you could appreciate? Is it yourself? As well, I feel like be very kind to yourself, because at the end of the day, you only have yourself in the end, right? So be very kind to yourself, because I feel like you've been through a lot, and it's important for you to have compassion, you know, with yourself and the person that you're creating, because you are creating a new way of being for yourself. That's why this foundation that you had before was destroyed. So that's what I have for you, option number option number 2. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big fat like, comment down below, and subscribe to join the Sunstar family. Make sure you subscribe, you hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Also, check out my Instagram and TikTok. That information is down below, as well as the information to donate to my channel. It is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. I really hope to see you guys in the next one. I am out. Peace. Hello, option number 3, people. So if you chose this stone right here, then this will be your reading for an important message just for you, okay? So when I seen this heart, I was like, oh. And like I feel like option number 3, there's so many people that love you. There's so much love that surrounds you. And I also feel like you have so much love inside of you. And I also feel like your emotions sometimes may cloud your judgment, okay? Because you feel so much. You guys may be empaths. You feel so much. You love so much. You care so much. And I resonate with you guys. And I really, really feel like your emotions, the way you love, what you feel is important, okay? Pay attention to that, okay? The moon. We have the moon here, and we have rose quartz. Okay, love it. Love, nurture, romance. Okay. Calling in unconditional love, rose quartz invokes a gentle yet powerful feminine energy that nurtures and protects your heart. It can be used to attract new romance and to build closer bonds in your relationships. Rose quartz opens the heart chakra and heals heartache, grief, and any unexpressed emotions. It asks that you show yourself compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance. Rose quartz also inspires beauty in all forms. Open your heart to the beauty within you. Taurus, Libra, Venus, okay? Taurus, Libra, Venus, okay? Both ruled by Venus. I love that energy for you. Some of you guys may be star seeds as well. I do feel like if you have not been paying any attention to your emotions or letting yourself feel, because maybe you've been experiencing some hurt, some pain, I feel like you will soon be releasing those feelings that you've been bottling up, because you can never really hold it for too long. I also feel like if that's not the case for you, you may be coming into some very powerful relationships, okay? Some very powerful, nurturing relationships. But with the moon here, it is calling for you to pay attention to your intuition. It is calling for you to pay attention to those strong feelings that you feel. Don't ignore them, okay? Because I feel like when you ignore those feelings, it may place you in situations that you are not meant to be in. Okay, and for some of you guys, you're definitely going to be healing in regards to your heart chakra. Okay, for a lot of you guys, you're going to be healing in regards to your heart chakra. Like, you're going to be opening up. I feel like some of you guys may also, I feel strongly that you guys may also be getting into different relationships and connections that are positive for you, whether that be friendships or relationships romantically. Let's see what else this important message entails. Okay. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups. Like I said, new opportunities for relationships, or even a new opportunity to really just feel strongly, deeply. Okay. Like awakening to new feelings in regards to something. Ace of Cups. Come on now. Yeah. See, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is indicating to me that you guys have been kind of like placing up this barrier in regards to your heart. Not really sure about letting anyone in. Just because you've had to defend yourself. You had to defend your position, defend your heart for so very long. With the Nine of Wands behind that, it's like, yeah, you've gone through a little bit of struggle when it comes to maybe relationships or the relationship you have with yourself. Maybe you've been working on loving yourself more or loving yourself better. And maybe even subconsciously, you've kind of like, you know, have like maybe subconsciously from the things that you've experienced growing up, you've kind of like had this negative way of thinking about yourself. But I feel like all of this that has happened was for a very, very, very good reason. And I feel like it's time for you to pay attention to these things. Like, you've been through so much. You've had to maybe create certain barriers, maybe had to put some certain walls up, protect yourself from certain people, because maybe you were this person that really just loved unconditionally and really just opened your heart up to other people. Well, now that you've learned to protect your heart, now that you've learned to create maybe boundaries with certain people, it's okay for you to open back up again. Basically, option number 3. It's okay for you to open back up. It's okay. Okay? It's okay for you to cry. It's okay for you to feel whatever it is that you feel. Like I'm getting, let it flow. Let it go and let it flow. You know? Forgive those that may have hurt you. Yeah. Forgive, look, I just split the deck. Forgive those that may have hurt you. Forgive those that may have made you feel alone, made you feel like there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't deserve to be alone. You're not destined to be alone forever. There will be opportunities for new relationships. And you don't have to be fearful of the outcome. Okay. We have Treasure Island. Yeah. With Treasure Island here, I must say, do pay attention to the relationships in your life that you already have, that you already been in connection with, that may have looked some way on the outside. You know, like maybe someone presented you with this falsity or this mask, acted like they were one way, but then once they got you to love them, treated you an entirely different way. Pay attention to those type of relationships. Those are the type of relationships that you may need to focus on clearing out before you experience the new opportunity in regards to nurturing and loving and kind, compassionate, truthful relationships, trustworthy relationships. We have No Place Like Home. You guys are really feeling something deeply here. But I feel like with co-create at the back of the deck, like Spirit and the universe is really trying to help you. Spirit and the universe is really trying to help you get out of a certain cycle. Okay? And you have to also choose wisely in regards to your relationships. You know what I'm saying? As well. Now, let me just see what else I'm getting. Also, with Chop Wood, focus on the small things as well. When you start to get a little bit anxious, when you start to be very fearful, especially like when you start getting new connections with people that are very positive and loving and you're not really used to that, focus on the small things, you know, when it comes to that. Focus on trusting yourself more as well. Because I feel like, again, you feel things deeply. I feel like you know when the trouble is on the horizon, you know, you feel it. So pay attention to those feelings and don't ignore what you feel in regards to someone just because they're being nice to you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, even when the person was wearing the mask and being sweet to you and you know, trying to be everything that they think you want them to be, even when they were doing that, you still picked up on that's not really you. You know what I'm saying? So kind of just really pay attention to your own intuition. I feel like that's a very strong message overall, option number 3, because you have this big, beautiful heart that should be shared and should be cherished, and you do deserve to be loved. It's just some things that need to be cleaned up, some things that need to be refined, okay? I also feel like sometimes you guys, again, I feel like you guys could definitely be starseeds. Sometimes you guys may feel like you don't belong here because I feel like you may feel like you have this big heart. You have so much love to give. You have so much in you. But you just never find the right people that uplift you and make you feel like, you know, you deserve to be here. You are valued, you know? But again, I feel like Spirit is reminding you that you create your own reality. Okay, and somewhere in your subconscious you may feel like you don't deserve those relationships that are healthy and good for you. So pay attention to the details of pay attention to the small things. Some of you may need to clean up your area too, to kind of like and change things around to get like a fresher perspective. This could be environment, like your environment, or this could be within you. But you do have a place here in this world. You do have a place here, okay? And it is time to get out of this cycle of feeling like you don't belong here, feeling like you want to be somewhere else and not on this earth. It's time to get out of that, because I feel like that's just fear. And I feel like the way to defeat the fear is to fall into the love that you can create for yourself, or that you have for yourself. Even if it's a small piece of love you have for yourself, fall into that small piece more. Love yourself more, because that will create the new opportunities for new love. Okay. Okay, so let's get some more information, get some more clarifiers. Yeah, okay, so we had the King of Cups fall, but it kind of fell in reverse. So I'll put that right next to Treasure Island. And no place like home. No place like home. No place like home. Yeah. The High Priestess fell, but it fell with another card. So, and it fell with a Fool. So I'm going to take that, actually. The High Priestess here. The Fool. It's like that's that subconscious feeling. Like, I also feel like your subconscious plays a whole entirely different role. And I do feel like you get a lot of spiritual support as well. And I feel like it's you feel that way because of how deeply spiritual and open you are. Like, it's like, I'm trying to figure out the best way to explain it. It's like you have this very deep depth to your soul, a lot of wisdom, a lot of unconditional love. But I feel like you struggle with having that love for yourself. And with the Fool here, I do feel like this is where you need to take a risk and love yourself more and focus on yourself more. And with the Fool here, I do feel like it may just be time for a new beginning. I'll get one more card for the chopped wood. We do have a new beginning here. The Fool, like that keeps being replayed here. There is going to be a new beginning. But again, it's after you clean out certain energies. Yes. Okay, chop wood, we have the Chariot. And with the King of Cups in the reverse, yeah. Look, 7 of Swords at the back of the deck, yeah. Just be careful. Be careful of people that present themselves as one way, but in reality are very much so energy drainers, okay? Be careful of that. Yeah. Presenting themselves as sugar, but really they're just salt. Okay, the Chariot here. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of happiness and success in your future when it comes to love and happiness. But I do feel like, again, the Chariot is saying pay attention to your choices, you know, and where your choices are leading you. Okay? All right, so let's get your final card, option number 3. Hopefully this made sense for you guys. Please only take what resonates, of course. Yeah, let's get that final card. The final card is going to be what energy you should be embodying right now. What energy you should embody right now. Option number 3, what energy should they be embodying right now? Option number 3, people. What energy should they be embodying? Okay. So you guys have the Muses, which is interesting to me, and we have inspiration. So it's the Muses, inspiration. So this is the energy that you guys should be embodying. And I feel like this is a very much so childlike energy. You guys should be embodying a childlike energy, okay? Option number 3, people. Where do you feel inspired? Like, I feel like this is talking about what really makes your heart glow. What really makes your heart light up? What is it? Because whatever it is, you should be doing it. You should be creating more of that into your life. Focus on the inspiration that you feel. Like, what inspires you? What makes you feel like you can be here? You can, you know, like excel in this world. What makes you feel that way? What inspires you? Focus on that. Focus on inspiration. Focus on your passion. Focus on loving those things and bringing that energy more into your life, because I feel like that is how you're going to create a more loving environment for yourself, by surrounding yourself with things that you love. Okay? So that's what I have for you, option number 3. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to join the Sunstar family. I would love to have you. Make sure when you subscribe, you hit that bell so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Also, check out my Instagram and TikTok. That information is down below, as well as the information to donate to my channel. It is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. I hope to see you guys in the next one. I am out. Peace.